Ooh, pinball. Also, hi, this is Pinball Fantasies, Table 2, Speed Devils. This table is all about racing. You have a car, you hopefully have a driver's license, you have no speed limits though, and you have to get from position 11 all the way to first place to win the race. So, put the pedal to the metal, or to the little rubber rug like most of us have in our cars. That's what I have anyway. And let the checkered flag fly. One small disclaimer first. I've already played this and I'm recording the voiceover after the fact. That's because I'm certainly not a pinball wizard and I need to focus if I want to do well. So that's why any commentary on the spot would have been, well, not interesting and probably not articulate. So this is how it's going to be. Anyway, you might have seen me in the 4th position in the high scores. We will see how I get that right now, because I've also recorded the intro after the game. Well. Okay. Start your engines. And we're off. I really like the fact that even the sound effects are car themed. So you first hear the engine starting and then revving up, and it really gets you in the mood for a race, if you ask me. Even if the background image is just static, you know, you just have some images of some cars and a few car-related elements. But trust me, if this game could have a smell, could have a scent, then you would have that fresh, brand new car smell on it, which a lot of people seem to like a lot. Okay, so earlier we had a gear light up. We're in 1st gear now and we have available the 9th and 10th places to overtake. And this is how you make points in this game, in this table. You need to gather up gears to advance in gears up to the 6th gear, and you need to get to the 1st position in the race, of course. We have not actually overtaken anybody, we just have the positions available to us, but to overtake we will need to go on those 2 ramps, the 2 big ones, and you need to go on them in succession. So it doesn't matter which one is first, but you have to go through them one by one, right after the other. I do try it a lot, and for some reason I'm not able to do it in this game too much, so I'm sorry about that. Not many overtakes, but you will see it in a while. Just getting on the ramp, any ramp, will give you an extra mile. These will count up similarly to the other tables, so you have the screams in the 4th table, cyclones in Partyland. They will give you at the end of each ball, they will give you 100,000 as a score, and they will keep counting up. And the idea is, of course, to do as many of those in a ball as possible, because they will carry on to the next ball as well. Okay. Not that bad for the 4th ball. I'll be honest, I've done even worse before on this table. It's one of the tables where you can actually score very little if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, those pit lights are going to enable the multiplier bonus. And you will need to light them up, all 3 of them. They will be kept in memory somewhere, so at the end you will collect the multiplier as many times as you have collected all of those pit lights. So you see, now we have multiplier times 2. We are also in the 2nd gear, which is, well, not fast enough for a race, I tell you, but at least we're moving. Yeah. I keep trying to get on the ramps, as you can tell. The pit stop doesn't do anything unless you have some kind of targets activated for it. So you will have the goal, you will have the, I think the jump in there, the jackpot. I don't. We'll have to see when we get back up there, if I can get back up there. Yeah. Super. Ah. Well, it's still nice. Yeah, the jump and the jackpot are actually from that mini ramp. But as you can see, the pit stop really doesn't do much. Just stop there and supposedly you gas up your car or something. Get some repairs from your crew. I like the fact that those bumpers make that sound like they're made of aluminum or something like that. 8 miles, 10 lights, off-road. Off-road, overtake. Look, see, that was the overtake. I am now in the 10th position. That's nice. So as I was saying, off-road is going to be a special short the gear. It's going to be a special short event where you will be able to score, I believe all targets score 100,000. We will get that in a bit, don't worry. Then after that, 20 miles will light up the extra ball, and I believe 30 will light up the jump. Sliding off the road. 9 miles, see? We're getting a nice bonus from this. And ball 4. It's like, you know, they're like laps, let's say, in a race. That's what I like to imagine that the balls are in here. By the way, I always play with 5 balls in one game because that way I can get a bit more out of my game. I don't have to stop after that, just 3. That's what I'm used to from when I was little, and that's what I've always played it as. So I hope you don't mind it like that. And also the table angle is high. Boink. Okay, off-road. The worst thing you can do during such an event is go on a long ramp, because what you're supposed to do is hit the targets. Even the pit lights are actually useful, but the best ones are the bumpers, if you can hold the ball over them for long enough. If not, just go to any target lights that are close by and just hit those as much as you can. The bonus from this event is going to go after another gear. It's going to go after the ball ends. Look, see, 20 lights extra ball. And we have available up to 3rd place. Cool. And we're in 4th gear. Nice. Also, we have that 25 in there. That's supposedly the speed, and every 2 sections you will get the availability of an upgrade for your car. I believe the first one would be the spoiler. So on the bottom, see that green car on the bottom? It has some areas that can light up. So you can see some cross sections cut off from there. Those will light up when you have them available. So you can upgrade them by doing certain things on the table. Those will be the 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know how many little arrows on the top. They would light up to tell you which way to go to get that certain upgrade. See, 1, 4, that would have been the the yellow arrows if I'd had the upgrade available. There is, of course, a guide with the rules for each table on the internet, but I haven't seen absolutely everything in there. It's not quite complete. Oh, I lit up the hold bonus there. And it's a shame I didn't get it. I'm sorry about that. I did read those rules, but I didn't actually have all the information, all the possible things that you can do on this table in there. So there are things that are not documented in the game facts. But it's still a good resource. It will teach you how to do the basic stuff. It will give you a good strategy. So basically what you should do is aim towards winning the race. Of course, that is the most important, as well as getting as many miles as possible from as early on as possible. But you know, to win the race, you need the miles. Basically, you have to go on the ramps to do overtakes. So you will do the miles anyway. Of course, the bonus multiplier, as many times as you possibly can. Definitely the jackpot and everything else, but you know, those are if you are very skilled in the end. And unfortunately, I'm not that good at this table. I'm an okay pinball player, but you know, I'm not incredible, unfortunately. I'm sorry about that. But I'll do my best to... Hey, an overtake. I'll do my best to at least record the high score for you. So that's why all the tables that I record will have a high score at the end. The thing I like most... Oh, did you hear that little sound bit? After completing all the gears, they have reset, and now I've got the first gear again and another extra million. So that's nice. This is the last ball. At the end, you get a possibility of maybe getting an extra ball from that random number generator, but yeah, I didn't get it. And I am in the high scores, 19 million here. And a really nice song. Yeah. I always think that the best reward from a game like this, from Pinball Fantasies specifically, is the high score music. And the thing is, the game originated on the Amiga. And if you're familiar with the platform and the games on it, there is a specific kind of music that you have in the games there. It has a specific melody, a specific kind of sound that you can recognize, and you instantly think, oh, that sounds like an Amiga game. Well, that's exactly what the impression I get from listening to that high score music at the end here. It's very Amiga-ish. Right. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I also have a retrospective about this entire game, and also including the table for gameplay, and another separate video with table 3. This is of course table 2, and we will follow up with table 1 in a separate video. All of these will have high scores, so you can hear the special song that they each have. So I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.